there's almost no price for a man who's lived long enough and have experiences that you just can't buy. Good man, a woman around a good man is going to improve her overall perspective. He's going to show you things that no matter how many times you may have read it or think you know, no, because that's what we do. We give of self. The protection's baked in, the finances are baked in, but what we do also have a benefit over you guys is that we're built to work longer. We enjoy it a lot more. So you overall have a life partner that you can, when I say invest in, you can invest in his expansion, which ultimately benefits you. Whereas when you do things, it's very linear. If you work, it just benefits you. But if you work and he works and you guys are working on what y'all discussed, your life is by default going to become easier year in and year out. So I believe that it's just a covering that comes with it from himself, his experience, his finances, the fact that you're frustrated. There is a friendship component that comes with having a husband or a wife. Perspective. You know, you can call your homegirls, they're gonna tell you some things, but your man is always gonna tell you things that's gonna benefit you and benefit you guys the best, in my opinion. He's gonna give you what you need to know and what's gonna empower you in the world. I don't know too many women that call their girlfriends and homegirls and get that type of perspective that knows how to address life. I haven't seen it. And I think that those things are extremely valuable. And if you're looking to have children, well, you have a baked-in lineage with that man. You guys are going to build a family, build a legacy, build lineage. That's priceless in my opinion. So you get a lot actually, but the ease of life is supposed to be mutual. Whatever he needs help in, whatever that may be.
You supposed to you complement each other. But
Agreed. So now let me flip that,
Okay.
because all of these, like I said, even HD, even what you said, all of these is helping me to add that up, right? Adding everything up you said, adding up what True said. But now flipping that, what do you feel a man, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking this question. I asked that one first. Now I'm asking it the opposite. What do you feel like a man benefits by having a wife?
I think that an accountability partner is one. Uh, just like we expand you guys expand us. You guys are necessary because the things that we would achieve in life would be more, I would say, one dimensional and surface level. But with a woman around, we have to expand. We have to think further. So some of the way the God wired you guys, as crazy as it may be, is necessary. You know, if it was up to us, we cool with the one bedroom, maybe the two. We not going to get 3, 4, 5 bedrooms. That just is unnecessary. Like how it just works. So you get that. You get a refinement, I believe. Women have a way of refining the man. You know, we're a little rough around the edges, all those things, whatever. You guys, y'all just apply a little bit more. Um, and you get the same, you almost get the same. Whatever I'm working on, whatever was birthed in my spirit, whatever I'm looking to achieve, I have somebody who's in my corner that I can offset some of that stress, some of that ingenuity, some of that talent. Two heads, two efforts, two talents are better than one. That's what I believe a man gets.
Okay, what about you, HD?
Okay. Uh I don't agree with True and that men are maximizers. I think women are much better maximizers. Cuz even when you think of the natural application of childbearing, right? This little seed goes into a woman that is a vessel that's able to be the carrier and basically incubate life, right? And they do that in so many different ways. Even the guys that don't got money, they give it to a woman. She knows how to, the most well-rounded woman know how to stretch it, right? And women have such a great ability understanding social situations. They can help the man regulate some of his responses, right? So that he can continue to elevate, right? So I have a great deal of respect for women because oftentimes women even know how to manipulate men in a way to make him do better than he ever could have by himself, right? Because they can sometimes find his weaknesses and know how to speak to him in a way and kind of like goad him or encourage him to do certain things he wouldn't do on his own. Because a lot of times, you know, guys, they'll just sit in their little corner and just survive and just that is that. Sometimes when you're with certain women, they help with the quality of life. Like as far as your perspective, like we're gonna argue about the fact that we got 6 pillows and it's 2 of us in this bed, right? But he laid down on that pillow in the bed with you, and now we're like, I complained about this, but this ain't so bad, right? You know, you know, and like some women are such great interior designers. Like y'all be like making things look like this, and y'all got and the women that I know, at least the women that I've met that I had the pleasure of dating and experiencing, right? Excellent organizers. Like y'all like to make spreadsheets for stuff and calendars, and you got this little drawer that I had all my junk in, and then you ordered and sorted out my drawers, or you put my clothes away, or you was like, well, why are you cleaning like this? Why don't you do it like this? You know what I'm saying? So this is what I agree with you on. Women have a much very different perspective on how to get certain things done. So I think women care about how you do things versus guys care about getting stuff done. Because if you say you got a problem on the roof, right? I'm just gonna climb up on a roof. I'm not thinking about having the harness on and wearing the safety gloves. I said, yo, I don't care how I get it done, it's getting done today, right? But you're like, well, if you injure yourself while you go get this task done, well, then that means it's going to hurt me because now you're hurt. And now the things that I need you for, you can't do. And, it's like a whole thing that y'all think of. So I think I don't think women get enough credit for who they are, but that's not what they present. They present everything else we don't want. We want you present us to us. And then we don't want that. We want the stuff that we like women for, but we don't get that.
Okay. Okay.
I would definitely disagree where AP goes. The reason why I said men are the maximizers is it's true. I can prove my point. You cannot name any woman in any sector that has achieved the highest level of her best self without male application. What you spoke to is the fact that they can birth children and expand and refine, which I said women refine. But everybody, Serena Williams, Venus Williams, Muhammad Ali's daughter, any woman you name that is at the pinnacle of achievement, there's a man behind her. That's what I mean. We do that for them. There's a power that we get. We're coaches, we're teachers. So that's what I meant by we maximize them. I don't know any woman that's been her best just around women, solely just women.
Well, I think it's two sides of the same coin, because a lot of times they say that a great man behind a great man is a great woman, right?
That story, Serena admitted that it was their mother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
well, I would say I think that that's two different conversations. That's the difference between a parent. We're talking about a romantic partner.